like English players from both schools good luck. We encourage all spectators to keep in mind that sportsmanship is expected. As we set these examples for students, players, and all attendees. And now, the starting lineup, our visiting team, the Fairmont Parties. Starting in goal, number 23, Brandon Heckler.
Good, how are you doing? Good job today. Your son's doing well. He's hanging in there. Oh, he came in hot.
Number 11, Gavin Hester.
That's how we can help work. Sure. And don't be afraid to ride it.
River Bulldogs skater, Ryan Nelson, Caitlin, Gracie Willis, Diego Brewer. At the other defense, number 22, Nate Two. At forward, number 6, Riley Hand. At forward, number 14, Ian Heath. At forward, number 38, Paul Edmund. Bulldog coach by Chris Miller, assisted by Regan Reed, Danny McCabe, Charlie Hawkins, Arlen Langdon, and Mitch Getty. If you would please rise and direct your attention to the south end of the ring. Tonight we are joined by the Legion Post 55 from LeSueur and the VFW Post 4297. Singing tonight's national anthem will be Eric Burrow.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts behold would so gallantly spring. At the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's play hockey.
And welcome in Minnesota River Bulldogs fans to LeSueur Henderson. LeSueur. I'm Joe Kane. With me today is Andrew Burns, the voice of the JV Bulldogs. Andy, thanks for joining me today.
Hey, thanks for having me, Joe. Looking forward to a fun game against Fairmont. Bulldog JV took care of business earlier, so hopefully we can see a little bit of the same here.
Yeah, Bulldog JV game, 9-0 shots, 54-2, I believe, something along that. Bulldogs coming in off a tough loss on Tuesday night against Dodge County, 5-2. Two empty netters, basically. Well, two empty netters super late. Very close game. Bulldogs were down 2-0 after the first battle back to tie it up 2-2. Just couldn't get the third one in and ended up losing 5-2. Bulldogs 8-9-1 on the season. Fairmont 6-10-1 on the season. Fairmont is 5-5 in the conference, Andy. So looking at their conference standings, as how our conference is, they have been beating up on the Worthington, the Wyndhams, and the Redwood Valley. So excited to see what the Bulldogs bring tonight as we drop the puck in our live. Bulldogs go with their starting lineup of Keith, Hagemiller, Cam, Smooter, and Tews. Fairmont brings it in the zone. Pushed out by Kessler. Cam comes away with it. Cam sitting on 99 points, looking for that elusive 100th point. Didn't have a point on Tuesday night. Thought he was close to an assist, but didn't end up having one. They ended up giving it to only one assist on his when they thought he should have had the second assist. But Smooter loses it, and the Draper knocks it down for an icing. Face-off down in Fairmont's end.
Bulldogs doing a nice job getting the puck down deep early, getting a shot on. Not on, but firing some bullets at the goalie at least. One thing without the Fairmont JV goalie, he did a nice job squaring up the puck. So I'm imagining this varsity goalie would be doing the same here.
Yeah, he saved 19 of his first 20 and then let in 4 in a row or something like that, or 3 in a row, Andy.
Yep, something like that.
Looking at this Fairmont team, too, they only have 2 seniors on their roster, so very young team. Hector, the goalie, is a junior, sorry. Corbin dumps it in. Domro's going to be there on the attack. Schwartz, the first one to touch it for Fairmont. And then they whiff on it. Hollerick back there to get it. Looking for Fredrickson, goes out to Tyson. Tyson can't keep it in the zone. And Corbin's just going to flip it back in. Hollerick's going to be there. First one to touch it was Pankow. And Smykowski to eliminate the puck from getting out of the zone. Graham's going to keep it in. Graham shot to the point. Tick down, saved by Hector. Tews wrapping it back around to Smykowski behind the net. Looking for somebody out front. Just can't get a handle on it. He's going to go back to Draheim. Draheim with the low shot, looking for the tip. Wackel's tip just went wide. Tews is going to play with it down low. A lot of pressure down there by the Bulldogs, Andy, but still no shots yet on net.
Yeah, they haven't been able to get much out in the front yet. A lot of peripheral. There's one up in the middle.
Ooh, and Wackel had Wackel screening out front. Breck lifted his leg up, and it was saved by Hector. First shot of the game coming 2:20 into the game. Bulldogs going with the line of Wackel, Smykowski. And then Corbin and Tyson are D partners as of now, second straight shift. They've been changing it up a lot. Wackel goes over to Wackel. Can't handle the one-timer, just goes wide. Corbin shot gets hit down. And Fredrickson's going to bring it in the zone and then get slashed, no call. Don't know if he got pushed from behind or just lost his footing. And looking to clear the pass. Tyson's going to step up. Center pass by Schaffler out front just went wide. And Tyson can't keep it in the zone. Going to go over to Corbin. Back to Tyson. Back to Schaffler in center of the ice. Shot. Missed everything there by Schaffler. And Tews keeps it in, and Cam brings it back out of the zone. Bulldogs going to regroup. Schaffler going to touch up. Cam flipped it in. Now he's looking to chase hit the puck over to twos. Twos goes to Cam. And they're just going to ice it down. And Justin Pex is out there.
Senior Justin Pexa making his first ever varsity start here at home, so it's good to see him out there.
Yeah, we do have a couple. What is it? Pexa was out there. Anybody else? Andy?
Sammy.
Oh, Schaffler. Yep. Schaffler played on Tuesday night as well. So, and then there's going to be the first power play for the Bulldogs. You're going to get a hooking call on Anderson. So power play coming. 4:05 into the first period. Going back to Hagemiller. Hagemiller just can't play it. Maxville.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, good pass. Good look by O'Keefe over to Cam. Cam just couldn't bury it.
Yeah, nice puck movement by that group there.
Two's taking an extremely short shift. Hopefully he's, I know the bug's been going around with the boys. Hopefully he's feeling all right. Hollerick missed wide. Cam at the blue line is and you got Hollerick breaking in. Oh, good tip. Good tip by Captain 22, not even on the sheet. So, sorry, that was Kessler. O'Keefe's going to win the faceoff again. Goes over to Cam. And point blank shot saved by Hector.
I have a feeling the Bulldogs will rack up a lot of shots, just like the JV squad did earlier today. We might have the ice tilted over here quite a bit tonight.
Yep. I mean, if you, whenever the puck gets down to the other end, Andy, it doesn't even look like anybody's skated over there yet. So, point blank for Cam, just goes over the crossbar. And then Hagemiller gets upended behind the play. Yeah, if you look how shiny that ice is, it looks like the top of your head, Burns.
Easy.
Bulldogs on the attack. Cam slams on the brakes. Goes back over to Wackel. Wackel looking for Cam. Cam walks it in. The shot went wide. 50 seconds left to go on the power play for the Bulldogs. Wackel goes over to Cam. Cam leaves it back for Hollerick. Shot loose out front. It's still loose. Hector thought he had it, didn't cover it. Cam's going to walk it in again. Goes over to Walker, and goal! Power play goal by Levi Walker with the assist to number 6, Riley Cam.
Nice puck movement, all power play for that group. Did a nice job calling for that puck.
And there's number 100 for Riley Cam, his 100th point in his Bulldog career. Congrats to Riley. That is a huge accomplishment. I mean, Andy, that is... Corvin and I were talking, here's a debate. We had, what is easier, to get 1,000 points in basketball or 100 points in hockey?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would say hockey, honestly.
Harder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say hockey's harder as well.
And that's coming from a guy who probably had 1,000 points.
Assist to number 6, Riley Cam, number 14, Ian O'Keefe. Cam O'Keefe at 5:37.
Wackel from Cam and O'Keefe.
Riley Cam has now reached 100 points in his Bulldog career. Congratulations, Riley.
Corbin shot went wide, so yeah, back to the debate. As I know you and I like to debate. So, tougher to get 1,000 points. I mean, 100 points in hockey, I believe. I believe Corbin and I said the same thing with hockey. You have youth going until you're a freshman. With basketball, I mean, Yeah, you can play when you're an eighth grader, but usually you do not play until you're a sophomore. So
Correct, yeah.
I definitely think it's hockey. 100 points in hockey is a lot more difficult. And coming from two basketball guys as well.
All right. Congratulations once again to Riley on his 100th point in his Bulldog career. See if we can stack a few more on there tonight.
Good shot by Fredrickson there. Just blocker save or glove save by Hector. It's good to see. Anytime a Bulldog scores, it's good to see. But Riley and his two buddies enjoying it. Levi played with Riley ever since he was in Mini Mites, and then O'Keefe as well. Two of his good buddies. So glad they got to be a part of his 100th point. Smoother dumps it in the zone. Hagermiller now going to leave it off for Smykowski. Loose out front. Jack Miller with his first shift of the game. Smykowski kicks it over to Miller. And Smoother's going to dump it in. Hagermiller on the attack for the Bulldogs. Icing. Ooh, I thought they were going to wave that off, Andy, as I thought Smoother could have touched it at the blue line, but they do let the icing go.
Yeah, like you were mentioning earlier, you can't tell on the TV screen necessarily, but there is a lot of snow on this end over here. And I don't think the Zam would have to run on that side if it didn't have to. It's practically brand new ice over there.
Bulldogs win the faceoff. Twos goes over to Schaffler looking for the one-time. Schaffler and Pexa looking for their first career points for the Bulldogs. Pexa left it off for, and then it just hops over. Pexa did a good job there, throwing in the middle over to Schaffler. Schaffler left it off for Cam, and then Cam goes back to Pexa. And Pexa just couldn't play at the blue line, and then Cam tips it up and out of play. 8:23 left to go in the first period. Puck went out of play. The referee came over, grabbed one out of the box. Now ref's got 2 pucks. Ooh, almost a breakaway for Wickert. Twos has it for the Bulldogs. Coming in with a full head of steam. Nathan Twos creates a 3-on-2. Shot went wide. Pexa's going to have it now. Pexa's going back to Damras. Damras shot deflected over to Tish. Tish to Hollerick. Hollerick over to Pexa. Shot and saved by Hector. Shot 7-0 with 7:49 left to go in the first.
Nice shot there by Pexa. Clear lane. Nice to get a little traffic out there. Everybody was kind of shifting around.
Pexa took the spot of
Jacob tonight.
Jacob Juarez. Tish had a very nice assist on Tuesday night. Dodge. Draheim shot goes wide.
Ooh, Corbin took a high hit there.
Holler brings it in. Everybody, a couple guys going off on a change, and he has it taken away from him. You want to come over here? You're good.
Slide over there next period. I don't think I'm going to have to go over this way too much.
Hollick's pass goes up around the wall to Miller. Ooh. And Hector just left it right out front. Almost an opportunity for Wackel there. Jack Miller slams on the brakes, looking to get his own rebound. Levi Wackel looking for his second of the night. Kick wide by Hector. He goes back to Fredrickson. Fredrickson shot tipped wide by Wackel. Breck Wackel, that is. Over to Twos. Twos goes back down to Breckwackle. Miller's going to come away with it, looking for, you got Tyson creeping in, and shot saved by Hector. Shots 10-0, sorry, in favor of your Bulldogs.
Nice patience by Miller coming across behind the net, finding Frederickson out in the circle. Nice little one-timer, goalie in the right spot. Good patience there by Miller.
Bulldogs come back with that top line of Hagemiller, Keith, and Cam. Bulldogs win the faceoff. And goal! Good set play by the Bulldogs. Good goal by Ian O'Keefe. Keefe with the goal. The assist goes to Frederickson and Hagemiller. Puck just out of the reach of Corbin.
Number 14, Ian O'Keefe. Assistant number 13, Tyson Frederickson. And number 38, Cole Hagelman. Time of the goal, 11:14. Frederickson, Hagelmiller,
And that was Keefe from Hagemiller and Frederickson. Corbin now has it. Shot, glove save by Hector. Nobody screening out front. You had Cam just off to the side of that. And clean save by Hector. Bulldogs got to get, I know Ryan and I talk about it all the time, Andy. Bulldogs got to get somebody out front, just looking to tap it in, looking for the rebound, for the tip in the back of the net. Wacko and Moreau have done a good job of that this season.
Yeah, those dirty goals are just as important as those pretty ones sometimes.
Bulldogs win the faceoff. Cam shot went high and wide. Fairmont gets out of the zone. Draheim goes over to Cam. Now O'Keefe goes up to Hagemiller. Looking for somebody from the Bulldogs. Oh, Hagemiller just couldn't get a clean pass on it to connect with Cam. And now Beamer brings it out of the zone over to Draper. And Cam just knocks it down to himself. Going to regroup. Cam turns it over. Nope, he does turn it over. Gets pushed back down by Kester. Point blank shot and goal. Turnover by Frederickson, and the Cardinals scoring their first goal of the game, the first shot of the game.
Takes a little life out of the balloon there. Dominating play and just one turnover out. A couple turnovers actually in that zone, that shift. And
Yep, definitely a couple turnovers by the Bulldogs. It wasn't just the last one, but the last one is the one they buried in the back of the net. 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Shots 12-1 though. Hexa dumps it in. Moreau on the chase down there. Gets taken away by Madison. And Texas tries to keep it in the zone. Unsuccessful. He's going to dump it right back in. And Beamer with the goal. Hollerick goes over to Pexa. Can't get a clean one. And then he goes back. Hollerick goes back to Pexa as he was moving out of his spot. Shot, big rebound out front. And clearing pass hits off his own player. Domross tries to flip it in the zone. Hollerick is going to regroup for the Bulldogs. Bring it in the zone, looking for somebody from the Bulldogs. You had Twos and Moreau chasing the going out front. Centering pass for Wacko. Still out front, still loose out front, still loose. And nobody for the Bulldogs there. Hollerick over to Moreau. Moreau to Twos. Twos. Good save by Hector. Back to Twos. Shot. Save again by Hector. Moreau's tip just went wide. Center and pass, but everybody was changing for the Bulldogs. Draheim has it. Now 2 guys are going off. Not a bad play by Draheim there. Bulldogs going to regroup. Corbin goes over to Breck. Breck goes, looking for Smykowski, just under his reach. Bulldogs got to regroup in neutral zone. And Draheim brings it in. Andy, this game is definitely not as physical as the ones in the past. No Cam or Corbin or Miller hits so far.
Well, I think they're so far ahead on them, the skating and stuff.
Yeah.
They can just use their speed and just go right around them.
Shot saved by Hector, just pushed wide. You had Smykowski and Breck right out front looking for the rebound. Two's point blank shot went wide. Wackel past to O'Keefe. Wackel over to Twos, and Twos loses it. And they're just going to ice it down with 1:55 left to go in the first period.
You had mentioned earlier about Bulldogs getting in front of the net. I think you said Wackel and Moreau do a good job of that. You could see it in that last shift. Moreau and Wackel camped out front, almost taking turns going in front of the net. One would go off, play the puck, the other one would fill in right there. We need more of that from everybody.
And the other one that does it very well too is Hunt. He's hopefully big hit by Fredrickson there. The other one that does it very well, Andy, what I was saying was Carter Hunt stays in front of that net, plays very well in front and behind the net for the Bulldogs this season.
He plays a very good physical game right around the net, and that's what I like about his game is he's a grinder. He'll get down there and he'll hammer with the biggest kid out there.
Schaffler flips it in for the Bulldogs. Turnover. O'Keefe there. See if the Bulldogs can take over. Take advantage of that turnover. Fredrickson leaves it back for Cam. Cam over to Corbin. Tip just went wide. They've had a couple of those, Andy, that just tip and just go wide tonight, just by a little bit. Could very easily be 5-1 after this first period.
Yeah, you got to hit that net, though.
Yep. That's a very weird clear. One on 5 with Cam back there. I still like his odds, Andy.
Yeah, I take it.
20 seconds left. Going to wrap it around. Draheim's going to step up for the Bulldogs. Just flip it back down low, and that's going to end your first period. Maybe one more attack for the Bulldogs with 8 seconds left here. Pollard looking for Moreau out front, and that's going to end it. At the end of one, Andy. Bulldogs 2, Laverne 1. Shot 16-1. Thanks everybody for joining. See you in 15.
Today is Andrew Burns. Andrew, what do you think of the first period?
And we are live. Joe Kane, and with me today is Andy Byrne. Andy, what'd you think of that first period?
Bulldogs look good. Had a lot of shots on net. I would like to see a few more. They shot a couple high. I'd like to see those come in a little bit more traffic like we were talking about in the first, and I think we can get some muck goals and we can break this open a little bit.
Fairmont just comes a little bit stronger this second period. Didn't really have any action in their zone. First period, they came out firing the first 35 seconds of the second period. And who has it back there? It's Chapman. Chapman goes over to Captain Kessler. Kessler loses it to Twos. Twos goes up to O'Keefe. O'Keefe kicks it in the zone. And then Kessler loses a stick. Oh, I thought Hagemiller, they were saying Hagemiller was off. Andy, we did not get a chance to talk about our sponsors. First period sponsor is Miller Custom Floors out of Le Sueur, Minnesota. Thank you, Jamie and Kendra Miller, for your sponsorship.
You got a new gig tonight. You don't have that free time to throw out the sponsors.
I know. Corbin goes over to Hollerick. Hollerick looking out front to Domras. Domras unable to connect on the tip. Corbin pushes it down in the corner. Loses it. And Wichter takes it away. Corbin flips it back into the zone. Goes down low over to Kessler. Kessler goes out to 91. Haven't seen him yet. Gerties. Oh, but big hit by Corbin, but he takes the fall. He goes down. Miller battling behind the net. Smikowski comes in, looking for somebody for the Bulldogs. Goes out to Fredrickson. Fredrickson looking for Hollerick on the tip. Hollerick center pass. Still loose out front and covered by Hector. 14:44 left to go. You got Coach McCabe over there talking with Wackel and Moreau on the bench.
Looks like Corbin might have got the worst end of that hit. He's got his helmet on,
Yep.
trying to readjust a few teeth. It was a big hit right in front of us down below. But he plays first base. He's pretty tough.
Not this year, Andy.
What?
No.
Then he's a little soft.
Third base this year.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Big hit by Miller down there. Leaves it off for Smikowski. Smikowski working behind the net. Sauces it out to Smuder. Smuder goes back down to Smikowski. Smikowski looking to do something with it. Goes over to just unable to connect with Fredrickson. Fredrickson bringing it all the way back in the zone. Gets in the way of the referee. Uses him as a screen. Bulldogs back in on the attack, just in the blue line. Shot, big rebound out front. And Fredrickson unable to tip it in. And Andy, we didn't have it. First period sponsor took us a long time. Second period sponsor sitting next to me, the best looking man in the auditorium, his business, Arlo Leighton at American by Wyndham. Paxton does a good job keeping in the zone, then he loses it. Leaves it back for O'Keefe. O'Keefe's just going to flip it in. Hector left it off for Panko. Panko still skating with behind the net. And big hit by Schaffler. Cam's there to get it for the Bulldogs. Cam center and pass to O'Keefe. That gets tipped up and out of play. All the way back to Panko. Panko gets taken away by Cam. Cam looking for somebody for the Bulldogs. Cam still skating with it. Shot. Saved by Hector. Only the second shot by the Bulldogs here. Kind of a slow second period start for them.
You're good.
Cam has it. Cam goes back to assistant captain O'Keefe. High pass over to Pexa, and Pexa can't control it. Tipped out of play. Tipped out of the zone by Maxwell. Over to Cam. Bulldogs got a chance. Bulldogs. Schaffler brings in a shot. Shot went high. Cam still has it, looking for somebody. Center pass for Schaffler. Schaffler gets taken down, and they just pitchfork it out of play, and that's going to be icing. 12:30 left to go in the second period. Score 2-1.
Nice play by Cam to get that puck over to Sam. Patient again, started in front of the net, drove all the way around. Got it on Sam's tape, just unable to get a shot off there.
Bulldogs win the face-off. Tish has it. Corbin keeps it in the zone. Tish brings it in, and then Moreau gets upended right in front of the ref. No call there. Hollerick still skating with behind the net, looking for somebody to move for the Bulldogs. Now Tish has it. Tish gets taken into the boards by Madi. See if the Bulldogs can get a shot off. Corbin skating with it. He's got Tish out front. Tish center pass just went between his skates. Captain Beamer over to Madi, and they flip it in the zone. Beamer on the attack, wraps it around to Madi, and he loses stick. Now Draheim has it. Draheim goes over to Moreau. Moreau leaves off of Hollerick. Hollerick bringing it in the zone. Has Moreau out front. Like I said, Andy, Moreau stands out front.
Yep, there he is.
But you had Madison right in front of him. Draheim has it. That got deflected wide. Bulldogs still only with 2 shots this period. Oh, big hit by Miller. Big hit by Jack Miller, and then the Cardinals going to ice it down. Face off down to their zone.
.10:44 left here in period 2. Bulldogs controlling most of this, other than maybe the first 30 seconds. They've been keeping the puck down in this zone.
Controlling it, Andy, but just can't get anything on net.
Yeah. I like to see them move that puck a little bit more.
I was just going to say they're skating.
Getting a little sticky on some sticks.
Point blank shot, nobody out front. Walker was there for the rebound on the backside. Good save by Hector. Face off just to his left. But yeah, Andy, I fully agree with you. Bulldogs got to look to move the puck more. Right now, they're getting it. Whoever has it on their tape is just skating around with it a lot. Miller goes over to twos. To Miller looking for the one-timer. He missed everything in the kitchen sink, and then he fell down. Now back to Miller. Miller has it. Deflected wide right over the ref's head. Wackel back down to Miller. Miller over to Wackel. Back to Miller. He had twos breaking. They're doing a good job staying with our D, so we can't go back to them. If you look at number 8 up there, he's just staying right on whoever our D is.
And now that shift, I thought the group moved the puck pretty well. Wackel Miller.
Bulldogs win the face-off. Corbin shot, didn't make it to the net. Out front, gets taken down by Schaffler. Schaffler goes back to Hagemiller. Hagemiller over to Corbin. Corbin back to Hagemiller. Hagemiller leaves it off of Schaffler. Had Cam skating in front. Draheim.
Oh, how'd that not go in?
Still loose out front. I don't know how that didn't go in. It hit off the post and went right to the side pads. Schaffler was there, just couldn't put it in the back of the net.
Good shot by Dreheim. It hit the post and then went right to the goalie's skate. Just sat back there.
Bulldogs win the face-off. Schaffler goes back to Dreheim, and then Cam out front. Cam just couldn't control it. Now you have Corbin creeping in. Shot, goal! Good pass by Riley Cam. Top shelf, quarter cheese. Goal by Corbin. 3-1 Bulldogs. Last two shifts, Andy. Very good by the Bulldogs. A lot of moving the puck. A lot of unselfish play. Let's hopefully this line can keep it up. Shots 23-1. Their one shot coming on a couple turnovers by the Bulldogs, which ended up in a goal. Now we're going to have an icing on the Cardinals. Cardinals won the faceoff. Madison just flipped it down. Madison is a big boy, 14. 14 is a big boy, Andy.
Their goalie is big, though, too. He's dang near waist up to the crossbar there.
Bulldogs win the faceoff. Oh, I'd like to see Hollerick just put that in right away. Fairmont on the attack. Good hustle by Fredrickson to get back. Chance for an odd man rush there. And Tisch gets it out of the zone. Tisch brings it. You got 3-on-1, 2-on-1. Tisch shoot it. Oh, you had Riley Tisch and Smooter coming in on the backside. Both of them hit the post. Smooter hit the left post, and Tisch hit the right post. Turnover by Hollerick. Wackel there to get it for the Bulldogs. Shot goes all the way to the other side of the net. Turnover to Wackel right out front. Wackel slams on the brakes. The other Wackel got upended right in front of the net. Look at their D. Their D is just circling RD. Their forwards are just circling RD, not letting them get the puck off. Smikowski to twos. Two-shot rebound. Nobody there on the back end. And Pexa can't keep it in the zone. Wackel tips it down, goes over to Smikowski. Smikowski tips it to the corner. And Pankow flips it down, and that's going to be icing on the Cardinals. 7:05 left to go in the second period.
Nice seeing the puck movement there by the Bulldogs still continuing there.
Bulldogs win the face-off. Cam goes over to Corbin. Corbin goes right back down to Cam. Cam has it, slams on the brakes. Good defense play by Chapman. Could have almost been a slash there on Cam. Good no call. Fairly clean game so far today, Andy.
Yeah, just a one penalty maybe?
Yep. Oh, loose out front. Could they get their second shot? Second shot saved. Almost a high stick taken down by Cam. Now Cam got slashed, no call. One of these guys is going to get hit then. Yep. and they just said they saw enough. Draper saw enough, just flipped it down. Full line change for both teams here, Andy. Andy, one thing I noticed today, the Bulldogs are not losing too many face-offs.
No, they've done a good job winning those pretty much all night.
Oh, center and pass. Good center and pass by Domros. Good save by Hector. Hollerick has it behind the net. Hollerick's shot pass went wide. And Smooter loses at the blue line. Bulldogs going to have to get out of the zone and regroup. Fredrickson goes off the wall to Moreau. Couldn't get anything going. Now the Bulldogs going to regroup one more time, see what they can get going. And Gerties dumps it in the zone. Smykowski almost trips over that blue line. Slams on the brakes, goes the other way. Holloway coming in and take the puck from him. Now Fredrickson. Center and pass out front. Just missed Smykowski. Then Smykowski's tip goes wide. Schwartz has it. Schwartz has it taken away by Hollerick. Smykowski for it for the Bulldogs. Slams on the brakes. Gets taken down. Could have been a cross check there. Fredrickson steps up. Looking to go back down. Moreau stepped up. Moreau had Smooter. Goes over to Smooter. Smooter just flips it down behind the net. It looks like Meyer's helmet is off his head. Turnover. Hollerick there for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs only got 4 out there right now.
About once a game that happens. 2's coming in. I want to see a 2 slapper right now. Oh. Now they have 6. We just talked about them not having the right amount of guys. They had 4, now they got 6. Bulldogs going to go on this first penalty kill of the game. Not a very good second period for the Bulldogs. 9 shots.
.359 left here in period 2.
Oh. Castor has it. Shot saved by Connor. Andy, the over-under I was going to go with on this power play for them was shots of 1.5, but they've already got 2. They've already surpassed that.
If Fairmont's not going away, they're going to hang around, I think, all game.
Which
can be dangerous.
2's wraps it around. These are going to come off. You're going to have Corbin and Tyson coming on. And now we get to see the pinch, my favorite part of the penalty kill for the Bulldogs. Hit off the referee, then Corbin tripped, didn't know it was going to be there. Clearing pass unsuccessful for the Bulldogs. Shot just wide by Schwartz. And tipped by Fredrickson. Fredrickson's going to go to 200 feet with it. And again, it kicks off the referee right to Cam. Cam. Ooh, good play by Chapman. And Hollerick just pushes it back down the net with 40 seconds left to go on the Pexa penalty. And Hollick does a good job just flipping it out of the zone. Cardinal's going to try for one more attack. And Smykowski flips it down. 20 seconds left to go on the power play. 3 shots on the power play for them. And that's going to be the end of the power play. Bulldogs successful 1-for-1 killing off the penalty today. Wacko leaves it off for Twos. Twos goes on to Hollerick. Hollerick back to Twos. To Keith. Twos wraps it around. Corbin's going to step up, go back to O'Keefe. Keefe has Smykowski. Smykowski goes back to Keefe. Keefe with the low shot. Kick saved by Hector. Hector goes over to Hagemiller. Hagemiller to Draheim. Draheim missed everything, going to come all the way out to O'Keefe. O'Keefe goes to Corbin. Corbin's shot went wide. Nobody out front for the Bulldogs. Hagemiller gets taken down. They flip it over Cam's head. Five on 3 right now as the two wings went off. Bulldog just can't get anything going here late in the second period. Corbin steps up. Went high and wide. I don't mind that, but you got to hit that net. And cross-check, 19 seconds left by Pankau. Bulldogs going to go on their second power play today. See if they can get something going late here.
Cross-check, right?
Cross-check, yep. Bulldogs win the face-off. Cam goes over to Twos. Twos goes over to Hollerick. Hollerick to Cam. You got 2 guys out front. You got O'Keefe and Hagemiller. Hagemiller goes back out to Twos.
Oh.
And O'Keefe lost track of time, and that's the end of the second period. Shots 27-5, Andy, but score is 3-1. Thanks, everybody, for joining the second period. Andy, thank you for your help.
Thank you, Joe.
I will be alone, so it's not going to be fun this third period, but thank you for your help, Andy. We'll see everybody in 15.
Thanks, Joe.
Hey.
Congratulations. Yes, Yamra.
And the winner of the 50-50. Welcome back, Bulldog fans. The winner of your 50-50 raffle is the owner of Jimmy's Bar, Debbie Damras. Jimmy's Bar in Kasota, Minnesota. 2 for 1 tonight on Debbie, she said. 2 for 1 tonight. Come early, stay late. Jimmy's Bar always open. Like I said, to end the second period, Andy has left me, so I'm on dual duty today. Right now, camera work and play-by-play. Bulldogs win it. Cam goes over to twos. And Bulldogs offsides as Hagemiller lost it at the blue line. Bulldogs started on the power play. Ooh. Cardinals dump it down. Going to be played by now. Twos right behind Messer. Twos bringing it up. Twos goes to Cam. Cam coming in. Cam coming in, goes over, looking for, slams on the brakes, goes back to the way, looking for somebody out front. Still nobody there for the Bulldogs. Slams on the brakes again, goes back the other way. Now looking for twos, unable to connect. Twos goes over to Hollerick. Hollerick, center and pass to Cam. Point blank shot saved by Hector. They said they could barely hear me to start the period, so mic check. Just wondering how the sound is now. Bulldogs win the pass. Keefe has it. Keefe goes over to the 1 foot pass to Cam. Cam over to Twos. Twos backhanded pass over to Hollerick. Hollerick looking for Cam. Sauces it over to him. Had Hagermiller crossing out front. Unable to do that. And with 36 seconds left, play behind the net. Fairmont unsuccessful on the clear, and then Medid takes it away from Hollerick. Bulldogs on a change with 19 seconds. Hopefully one more rush. Huge pass by Twos. Twos over to O'Keefe. Keefe off the post. You could hear that all the way up here. Bulldogs just out of position. Not fully ready for the change, and that's going to end the power play for the Bulldogs. Corbin leaves it off for Wackel, and Fairmont's first full strength. And right behind the players over there, you got the Three Stooges, Mark Messer, Brad O'Keefe, and Eric Moreau. Wackel loses it. Smikowski comes away with it for the Bulldogs. Still battling down the corner. Bulldogs got 3 shots on that power play. Unsuccessful to put one in, though. 1 for 2 on the power play today. Wackel still battling. Takes a helmet up high. Bulldogs just can't get anything. Good pressure by Fairmont. Oh! Corbin steps up and puts him right on his butt. Good pass by Wackel to Fredrickson. Fredrickson fans on the pass. Almost there for Wackel. Almost there for the rebound. Comes all the way around to Corbin. Corbin can't keep it in the zone. Flips it back in. Bulldogs going to have to touch back up. Twos cross ice packs to Cam. Cam over to Keith. Keith's going to bring it in the zone. Shot. Hagemiller goes off the post. Good low shot by Keith as Medid falls down. Kicked by Captain Stenson. Now Keith has it as they go off on a change. Center pass. Cam just went high on the net. And glove save still loose out front. And Hector's gonna cover it with 13:13 left to go in the 3-1 third period. Once again, thank you to our third period sponsor, Jimmy's Bar in Kasota, Minnesota. Call Debbie Damros. Ask for the bra special. She'll make sure she takes care of you. She loves carblesses. Low shot by Twos just went wide. Texas steps up. Cam loses his stick. Now Keith has it for the Bulldogs. He toe drags it in. Bulldogs have hit 2 posts this period. Turnover by Cam, point blank shot, and Cam shoots it right in the midsection. Good save by Hector. Bulldogs win the faceoff over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson shot tipped up and out of play. And Hector was fixing his gear, so re-dropped the puck. Tyson shot deflected wide by a couple different players right out front. Moreau battling for it. Holler going to touch it for the Bulldogs. Holler going to knock it down and bring it into the zone for the Bulldogs. Skates around him. Ooh, tough, dangerous pass and by Smuder. But good shot and good play by Fredrickson there. Bulldogs still have it in the zone. And Fairmont's going to flip it up, down, and icing. Still 3-1 only. Shots 34-5 in favor of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs win it. Corbin has it. Corbin shot. Kicked up and saved by Hector. Went all the way up and then went right underneath his shoulder. Fairmont wins a faceoff. I can't say that has happened too often today. Good step up by Wackel. Wackel to Wackel. Over to Miller. Miller can't get the shot off. Still in between his feet. Looking to do something with it there down in the corner. Corbin shot deflected wide by 19. Flipped up and gonna be icing. The good thing about today, it is very, very easy to do both. To do play-by-play and camera today, as it basically stays the exact same way it is right now. Bulldogs only with 3 coaches on the bench today. Miller, McCabe, and Haugen. Paxa gets taken down in the corner. Now Schaffler has it center and pass. Nobody there for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs coming back to center ice. Bulldogs are going to regroup. Big hit by twos. Texas skating with it. Pitchforked it behind Messer. Jeez. Maybe I got, as soon as I say it's very easy to do that, I got to move the camera twice. Now O'Keefe has it. Leaves it off Schaffler. Schaffler loses it. Schaffler with a scoring chance for the Bulldogs. Tyson lost it. Oh, I'm not even doing it, guys. That's how much. Tyson lost it, and Smoother was there to pick it up for him. Now center and pass came right on the third post of the period for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs cannot buy a break here. Pitchforked it up, and it's going to be icing. 10-14 left to go in the third period. And that's the tale of the tape this season. The Bulldogs just can't put anything in the back of the net. 35 shots, only 3 goals to show for it. Biener's walking behind the net. Looks like he's going to the locker room. Bulldogs win the faceoff. Low out front. Tisch and Hollerick were there. Hollerick shot and tipped up and out of play. Holler take the face off of the Bulldogs. See if they put the play on. Goes over to Corbin and then Tisch cutting across. Low shot. Definitely a play on. Low shot by Corbin. And then another tip just went wide by the Bulldogs. Low shot by Corbin right on net. He had Hollerick there. Hollerick was there for the tip. Just tipped it wide. Center and pass by Tisch. And just out of Draheim's reach, he's going to have to, Bulldogs going to have to retouch. And offsides on the Bulldogs. Couple inches just away from Corbin's reach, and offsides on the Bulldogs. Bulldogs win the faceoff. Wackel on the attack. Wackel goes over to Draheim. Draheim goes over to Corbin. Corbin shot. Goalie didn't even see it. That hit an I don't know if that hit the goalie and went out of play or just took an extremely weird hop, went up and out of play. 9:04 left to go in this third period. Shot 7-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. But score is 0-0 for the third. Overall 3-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. And we're going to get a penalty on Corbin for hooking. Holding on Corbin with 8:38 left to go. Bulldogs win another faceoff. Tyson just flips it all the way down. Riley said, I'll take you all on right now. Riley loses it right at the blue line, though. Just going to regroup. Oh, I thought he was going to regroup. I guess not. Oh. He had the whole left side of the net wide open. Three on three. Saved by Messer. Tyson clears it out. Riley has it. Riley's going to skate with it a little bit. Just flip it up. Takes a weird hop. Gets all the way down to the goalie. .42 seconds left to go on the Corbin holding penalty. Hollerick has it. Flips it all the way back to neutral zone. Fairmont gets it back in the zone. Fairmont with 2 shots on this penalty or power play. Takes a weird off of the Cherry Creek Seeds boards. Smikowski's bringing his own shot right on, and that's going to do it for the extra attacker for Fairmont. Hagemiller taking the face off. You got Twos and Pexa on the blue line. O'Keefe's shot went wide, now played all the way over by Hagemiller. Big boy just takes O'Keefe down. Cam still has it. A lot of snow on that side of the ice. Twos center and pass over to Pexa. Pexa shot tipped in. Did he touch it? Did he touch it? Hagemiller touched it. Goal by Pexa. Bulldogs finally get their 4th goal. Man, they've been close a couple times. Like I said, 3 posts this period. 4-1. O'Keefe skating around with it. Goes over to Cam. Cam slams on the brakes. Right off front. Shot. Had Hagemiller on the back end. Now O'Keefe goes over to Cam. Cam loses it. Cam comes away with it. Slams on the brakes. Gets taken down. Up and out of play. Face off back in the zone. Five minutes left to go in the 3rd period. Smuda does a good job keeping that in the zone. Wackel and Miller down there for the Bulldogs. Meyer comes away with it. Haven't said his name too much tonight. Oh, Wackel had Fredrickson going on the back door. Couldn't connect. Then trying to return the favor, and it just gets tipped out of the zone. Wackel slams on the brakes on center ice. Still has it back there. Goes over to Smooter. Smooter goes to Miller. Miller tips it in. Oh, center pass for Samaikowski. Just kicked wide, and they're just going to ice it. Ooh, nope, on net. Connor wasn't really paying attention. Good long pass to Fredrickson. Fredrickson pass to Miller. Unsuccessful. Hollerick's coming away with it. Hollerick has Smooter. Smooter can't connect. Gonna regroup now. Go over to Moreau. Moreau to twos. A little bit too hard. Connor was going to go it, and then he saw the hustle by twos, so he lets twos play that one. Hollerick bringing it in the zone for the Bulldogs. Give and go pass, unsuccessful. Fairmont saw that coming. Bulldogs going to have their first icing of the game. Hagemiller goes up to Cam. Cam! Try to put a hit on Cam. That's usually doesn't end good. Cam goes over to Draheim. Draheim's shot doesn't make it to the net and kicked up and icing. 2:30 left to go in this lopsided only 4-1 game. Shots 38-8. Bulldog back in action on Saturday against Rochester. Game time, I believe, is 2 p.m. Oh, Cam and Hagemiller right on the doorstep, and gets taken away by Fairmont. Now Schaffler there. Schaffler shot and saved by Hector. Bulldogs win the face-off. Fredrickson just pushes it down. Battle in the corner, you got Schaffler and Hagemiller. Fairmont once again gets it out of the zone and icing. Tall in the air of night. Hold on. Scott Schaffler on the music today is playing some bangers, some 80 bangers. I mean, I was barely born yet. My wife, on the other hand, that was her like teen years. So, Wackel to Miller. Oh, just out of the reach of Miller. Oh. Big hit by Shaq Miller, and another one. And another post. Welcome to the party, Shaq. Jack Miller and Mike linebacker. Just had 2 huge hits for the Bulldogs there. If you don't follow Mark Messer on Facebook, Real Man of Genius, those 2 hits will definitely be on there. I thought Twos was going to get another big hit there. Wackel goes back to Twos to Wackel to Twos to Pexa. Pexa gets taken down with 1 minute to go. Oh, one-timer for Twos, just can't connect. Pexa to Wackel. Get the other Wackel to Pexa. Somebody just lost a $300 bill sitting on the ice right there. With 30 seconds left to go, shots 40-8, score 4-1. Hollerick bringing it in with 17 seconds left. And loose out front. Corbin was right on the doorstep, just couldn't put it in. Like I said, be back on the air live Saturday in Rochester. I believe it's a 2 p.m. start. Bulldogs win the faceoff over to Corbin. Corbin up and wide over to Draheim. Draheim has Tish out front. Nobody there for the Bulldogs on the back door, and that's how this game is going to end. Final score tonight, Bulldogs 4, Fairmont 1. Like I said, see everybody on Saturday, 2 p.m. as Bulldogs face Rochester Lords. Thanks for joining. See everybody then.
Tanya.